Hi everyone. So the problem I'm going to discuss in this video is how to find the subarray with given sum. So we have given an array and a sum. So we have to find the subarray in this array A so that the sum of that subarray will be equal to the given sum, which is 10. So the subarray with the given sum 10 here is this one. The subarray with elements 2, 7 and 1. So let's see how to find this subarray. The solution I'll discuss here will be linear and will handle negative numbers as well. So if we have a given array like this, the subarrays can be at different places. It can be at the start. For example, the starting index of the subarray will be the started index of the array itself. It can be at the end, very end, where the ending index of that subarray will be exactly the same as that of the ending index of the array. It can present at the middle of the array, or it can be the full array. So let's see one approach and let's see how many of these cases that approach solves. So let's just start traversing the array from left to right. While traversing the array, when we are at a particular index, we'll store the sum at that index at some place which we have got by summing the elements up to that index. So for example, if we are at index 0 of the array and we have a current sum variable, this will hold the sum up to this index, which is only 3. So when we have moved from element 3 to element 2, then the current sum will be 3 plus 2, which is 5. So the sum at index 1 will hold 5. So similar way, if we move from element 2 to element 7, then the current sum will be 5 plus 7, which will be 12, and the index 2 will hold the 12, which is the sum up to this index. So the cases which this solution will handle will be the case when we have a subarray which starts at the starting index of the array, which is this one, and the case where the subarray is the whole array itself, which is this one. So now we have to find a solution which will cover these other two cases. So let's see, using the same approach which we have used to solve the previous two cases will help me solve the remaining cases. As we are finding out the current sum which holds the total sum from the starting index of the given array up to the index we are at. So up to index 3 we'll have our current sum mapped to the index 3. So the current sum up to index 3 will be 13, which will be mapped to index 3. As we can see here that the current sum comprises of subarray we are looking for, which have the sum as 10, which is this one, 2, 7 and 1. Let's call it sum, and another subarray which let's call y as the subarray sum for that. So as we can see that y plus sum will be equal to current sum. So if at index 3 finds out a y, we can say that we have found a subarray with the given sum. As we have sum and current sum at our disposal, we will find out that y by subtracting the current sum by the given sum. So while traversing the array from left to right, we always keep track of the sum we have got up to that index in a dictionary or hash map. And if at some traverse we have found out that y, which is current sum minus given sum, which have already appeared, then we can easily say we have found the subarray with the given sum. With this approach of saving the map of current sum and index, we can exactly find out the index of the required subarray as well. So this solution will help us solve the problem with case this and this. Next, let's see how to achieve that in terms of code. So here's the code. I've initialized the dictionary and the current sum variable, and inside the for loop we are finding the current sum, which will hold the sum from the starting index of the array up to that index. And this is the case where we have solved our cases where our subarray starts at the starting index of the given array, which is this one and this one. So if we have found the current sum which is equals to the given sum, we'll just print the index which will start from the 0 till the index I we have visited so far. And this is the case which solves these two problems where the starting index of the subarray is not equal to the starting index of the given array. So here we'll find out whether y, which is current sum minus sum, has been appeared in the dictionary or not. If it has, we'll print the starting and the end index of the given subarray and we'll break out. And at the end we have to put the current sum in a dictionary and assign the index to it. So if nothing of this becomes true, it will come out of the for loop and it will print not found, as we haven't found any subarray with the given sum in the given array. Next, let's dry run this code on the given example. So let's start from index 0. The current sum at index 0 will be 3. Is the current sum equals to the given sum? No. And is current sum minus the given sum is present in dictionary, which is 3 minus 10 minus 7? No. So what we'll do is we'll put current sum in the dictionary and assign the index to it, which is 0. In the index 1, the current sum is 3 plus 2, 5. Is it equals to the given sum? No. Is the current sum minus this given sum is present in the dictionary, which is 5 minus 10, which is minus 5, which is not present in the dictionary. So we'll move on to putting the current sum into the dictionary, which will be 5. We'll assign the value as 1. We'll move to the index 2. Here the current sum will be 7 plus 5, which will be 12. So is 12 equals to given sum? No. Is 12 minus 10, which is 2, is present in dictionary, which is not. So we'll put 12 in the dictionary and assign the index to it, which will be 2. Now we're at the index 3. The current sum will be 13. Is 13 equal to the given sum? No. But if is 13 minus given sum, which is 10, which will be 3, is present in the dictionary? Yes, it is present in the dictionary here. So what we'll do is we'll print the value at the dictionary plus 1, which will be the index 1, and the index which we are at, which is at 3. So 1 comma 3, which will be the starting and the end index of the required subarray. So this is how we'll do it. Thank you.